In this video we are talking about if Avax is going to the upside or if we see a massive crash to the downside. As you can see, the price was at this large demand zone right here, which caused a move to the all-time high. After we came out of this demand zone to the downside, we saw these two bullish weekly candles into this demand zone right here, but then we saw the crash again out of this demand zone, which is a very bearish sign for Avax. In the last video we were at this point right here before we saw the bullish move, and I said that the chance is high that we are moving to the upside, especially if we are breaking this last high right here. I will show you now the clip for context. But what is happening right now? We can see higher lows all the way and higher highs. So now it's very important that we are making a higher high above this last high. If we are continuing this bullish structure, the chance that we move to the upside is really high, especially if we break this last high right here. And as you can see, we perfectly pumped to the upside. So congrats to everybody who took a trade on Avax. But in the last video I also said that this high right here is very important. This high right here caused this bearish move to the downside. So I said if we are breaking this high to the upside with a body close, and if we find acceptance over this high, the chance that we are going to even higher levels is very high. But as you can see, we just saw this large wick right here. So the bearish power was so strong that we saw this daily candle moving about this last high right here, but then pressuring down to the downside and the candle closed bearish. This is a very bearish sign for Avax, because if we are seeing this wicks right here at important areas, we are seeing that we don't have enough bull power to go over this line right here. We got rejected right here. We took some stop loss orders, aka liquidity, and then we saw this immense bearish move to the downside. So now the chance is very high that we are seeing even lower levels for Avax, because also again on the weekly time frame you can see that we saw this massive wick right here and that we are still in a bearish structure. We saw this lower lows right here and lower highs with this body closes. So there aren't bullish signs right now if we are closing with the weekly candle like this or even lower. But if we would close with the weekly candle above this high right here, so if we are closing bullish, I see hope for Avax that we are seeing higher levels. But we have 3 days left and the chance that we are closing right here is not high. So as I said, I think that we will see a crash, that we continue with the bearish trend to the downside, especially if we break this last low right here to the downside. And if we are seeing the crash, I think the next support area is this large demand zone right here, because we saw this push right here from this demand zone. So the chance that we are seeing some support right here is high. But if anything interesting happens for Avax, I will make a video. So subscribe to this channel to don't miss the next update on Avax. So all in all, it's looking really bearish right now. We took the liquidity above this high right here. We saw this bearish explosion to the downside. And if we are breaking this low to the downside, the chance that we are seeing much lower levels for Avax is immense high. So this was it for this video. Comment down below which altcoin do you want to see in the next videos. Thank you really much for watching. I wish you great profits in trading and see you in the next one.